Exploring land deals, costs, upzoning, and maximizing value in diverse markets.
With a grain of salt. We're in Virginia, middle of the road market. All of our costs are probably representative of the bulk of the country. Okay, so new survey. You're gonna have to pay recording fees to record the 2 new lots, which is a few $100. And then you need short-term money to close on these lots, then record the split, and then to be able to sell off some of the land, right? So ideally, again, you want to find opportunities where you can split a piece of land into 2 lots or more in order to maximize value and you recoup your investment. Buy right splits these days, they're out there, but they're a little bit tougher to find, right? So we're going to talk about upzoning in a second, but this is an example where we upzoned something. I took one piece of land, I put it under contract, I got permission to upzone it and divide it into 3 lots, and then I closed on these lots and massively increased the value versus my purchase price. So in an efficient market, buy right splits where you can achieve this kind of returns, they may be hard to find. So you need to look at upzoning opportunities in your area. There's many ways to upzone. The right method, the right upzoning vehicle really depends on your county and city, and every county is different, right? So it may be called a special use permit, conditional use permit, blanket rezoning. Maybe where you currently do business, you can't do any of this stuff because everything is single family zoning. Neighbors will oppose anything creative, right? So you may need to look at other markets, other places that have a bigger variety of zoning types and zoning uses. This is why we operate in a historic, older city, and a lot of our students, a lot of our development students that are successful at this are operating in cities that have a traditional development pattern going back to the 1800s, where you had single families, duplexes, triplexes, quads, corner commercial, granny flats, ADUs, everything on the same block, right? So it's easier to pursue creative zoning in those types of neighborhoods versus going out in suburbia somewhere in a cul-de-sac where everything is cookie cutter single family zoning. So you've got to pick your markets. How do you find land deals? On the market, you're going to find listed land deals. Those are probably unlikely to work. But look at teardowns. Oftentimes, you're going to find houses being listed that are teardowns, and the house itself isn't worth much, but the underlying land can be worth a lot. Those are prime buy right splits or upzoning opportunities to generate more yield out of that piece of land.